Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be talking about why many of us actually struggle to remain consistent and to obviously get consistent results. Now, the problem for most of us is that we forget that there's this latency period between our action and the particular outcome that we're after. So let's say, for example, we're trying to lose body fat. We want to lose 20 pounds over the next 3 months. Now, that's doable for many of us, if we're overweight and so on. But the catch-22 is we kind of feel like, well, the moment I put in effort, I should see an immediate result. Now, the catch is, of course, with physiology and the body and the way it works, that's not what's going to happen. It's not a case of you go to the gym once and suddenly you've lost 5 pounds and then you go again and you've lost another 5. That's not how our body works. And of course, it's the same in business. Just because we want a particular outcome, we might go, oh, well, I want more leads. So what I'm going to do now is create a lead magnet and therefore hopefully get some new leads. But just creating the lead magnet, which was work up front, doesn't automatically result in additional leads. We've then got to obviously publish that and market it and try to get other people to obviously take us up on that offer. It's like, oh, that lead magnet looks like it's applicable to me. I'll take it. But the catch-22 is we think quite often that, well, now I've put in an effort, I deserve a result. I feel entitled to this result. Now, unfortunately, we aren't. We're only entitled to the outcomes that are applicable to the input that we give. Now, the catch-22 is we have to invest upfront, the same as we would have to in our businesses and so on as entrepreneurs. We invest upfront in the hope that, of course, it's going to pay off in the long run and give us the result that we want. Now, of course, we can experience small wins along the way, and sometimes we get quick wins, which are much greater than expected. You might jump on the scale one week expecting to have lost 1 or 2 pounds. Turns out you've lost 5. Fantastic. But we can't necessarily guarantee that every single week because, of course, life is very dynamic. But what we have to remember and keep in mind is that the results I want tomorrow, the results I want tomorrow are dependent upon the actions I take today. So we have to commit to the action today in the hope that it's going to lead to the result that we want. Now, of course, if the action is specific and applicable, it's going to lead to that result. And if it doesn't, then we know that there's something is off and we need to find out and investigate and tweak and adapt things where necessary in order to get that particular outcome. But quite often it's a case of, well, let's say I want to lose that weight we were speaking about. So, well, did I eat the correct meals that I needed today that would lead to fat loss? Yes, I did. Cool. Did I work out today and move my body in a way that would stimulate it to make the changes necessary to give me the outcomes that I want? Yes, I did. I went to the gym, I lifted some weights, and then I did a little bit of interval training. Cool. And then did I get my ass to bed on time to make sure that I'm recovering from these workouts that I'm doing and that my body can then make use of the fuel that I'm bringing in through my good nutrition? Yes, I did. Cool. All boxes ticked. So that means, well, now hopefully your body is moving in the right direction. And of course, if we consistently maintain those behaviors, that's what is going to consistently lead us to the outcomes that we want. And then pretty much every single week that we jump on the scale or we test our measurements or whatever the thing is that we're tracking, we go, bang, that was good. The effort I put in was worth it. That investment I placed up front is leading me to the happiness, that long-term happiness that I want, rather than kind of going, oh, well, I feel a bit shitty in the moment and I know I should be eating right and I should be working out and so on. But instead, what I'm going to do is give myself some type of immediate pleasure in the form of maybe snacks or ice cream or cakes and biscuits, or I'm just going to binge watch Netflix and so on rather than go to the gym. Because sometimes we get stuck in this place of this is too much effort. This is too much hard work. It feels like too much sacrifice. So we end up wanting some kind of immediate pleasure that then outweighs that long-term happiness that we want. So in the moment, it's like, I want this pleasure, even though I know I'll be happier in the long run if I don't do this thing. Right now, this is what I'm opting for. Now, of course, if that's what you choose, absolutely fine. But you have to accept that if you choose that, the consequence of that action and choosing that thing is that you will likely not move towards your results that day, that week, perhaps even that month, if you do that too many times. So it's a pretty simple formula. What we want tomorrow, we must act on today, because often there is a latency period between action and outcome. Simple as that, people. So if you guys have any questions or you want me to dig into this deeper, feel free to post them in the comments below and I will get back to you guys with my thoughts, feelings, answers, and so on. And I look forward to chatting with you all in my next video. Take it easy.